Welcome back everyone to my another vlog. Again, this time around I'm collaborating with my good friend Harshit, and he's picked up the photography thing recently. He's always wanted to do it, so he finally is doing it.
Nothing. I'm trying to get into photography. Right now, just putting on Instagram, but hope to grow more, and we'll see what happens. And he's helping me out a lot with sharing his knowledge and giving me the exposure. Thank you.
So for today's vlog, the plan was he got these cards which has photography ideas. So the cards basically look like this. On one side they're called photography idea cards, on the other side it'll give you a topic that to shoot on, and could be anything. Just because the topic says bokeh doesn't mean that it has to be certain type of bokeh or anything. You can basically do anything you want with this topic. From this deck we're gonna pick 3 cards and give ourselves about 2 hours to shoot and 1 hour to edit. We can go anywhere, do anything we want from as long as we meet that 2-hour requirement and 1 hour to edit. And then at the end we're gonna come back here and show our final product. It's not a competition or anything. We just wanna see how our brain works with different topics, because photography is very subjective. So I just want to see what we come up with, whether it's very same or very different on whatever topic we end up choosing. So yeah, we're gonna start with picking the first topic. I'm gonna let him choose, and the topic is bright colors. So that's one of our topic. We're gonna have to pick. I'm gonna pick the second one. It says paper money.
Ooh.
Whatever that means now. Paper, I mean, it kind of only means one thing, but that's our second topic. And the third topic is
Oh, it's gonna be fun.
a tongue. All right, so the third topic is a tongue. Should be interesting to find a tongue to shoot. So we're gonna shoot in 2 hours and then edit in 1 hour and show you guys what we came up with at the end. See you guys in 2 hours.
All right, at 2:30.
3 topics, 2 hours, and 1 hour to edit. Let's see what we come up with. So I was planning on starting with, or I decided to start with the paper money idea first. The problem I ran, or the first thing that came to my mind was making kind of the card houses using money, but it didn't even make it to the second floor. So now I'm trying to think of a different idea. Just stack them up like this. I kind of just want to stack them up like this and see how high I can get, and maybe just shoot that. Here's the first composition. What it looks like. It's basically stacked up 20s and 50s in such fashion and spread it out the hundreds on the side. I'm happy with the composition that I was able to get for paper money. At least one I think is gonna work out, which we're only showing one, but sometimes it's hard to tell if they're good or bad or in focus until you bring it up onto the computer screen. So I took a couple of shots, different composition maybe. When I say different composition, it's just some are zoomed in, some are zoomed out. But the next topic I want to tackle is bright colors. And I didn't think I had bright enough wardrobe to get the bright colors, but then I was wrong. There's some traditional clothes I could use to show off the bright colors, so that's the plan. I just have to come up with a composition now. So the bright color card is tackled as well. Finally got to wear this. Due to COVID, I didn't get to wear these kind of outfits for one of the traditional holiday anyway, so I'm glad I finally made it happen because of the vlog. It's always good memories attached to these holidays. We always dance a lot and whatnot. So I think it's colorful enough. What do you guys think? It's definitely colorful enough, I think. Just did a couple of self-portrait. I think obviously it's gonna be colorful enough, but I think it's decent enough. Now the last card challenge was the tongue, and I kind of wanted to go get the photo of one of my friend's dog, Hulk. You probably seen him in vlogs here and there, but I have a feeling that Harshit is probably gonna go there too, so I'm gonna think of something else to shoot. I don't know what yet, but I gotta find a tongue to shoot. So the idea of using a human tongue didn't work out as I wanted to, because what I wanted was to use those colorful sprinklers and have my tongue or someone else's tongue completely covered with it and take a picture of that. But fortunately I don't have those colorful sprinkles, and the chocolate sprinkles that I do have aren't enough, I think. So I'm gonna go with my plan A, which is to take a picture of a tongue of my friend's dog Hulk. So I'm at the location and I got about 40 minutes and I had to make this happen quick. Hopefully he is willing today to show me his tongue. It took me longer than I'd expected because we couldn't take Hulk outside, and so if he's not tired enough, he doesn't usually take his tongue out as often. So it took me a while to get him to put his tongue out and make sure the photo was somewhat sharp. And I had to bump up the ISO up to 1000. So hopefully that doesn't introduce too much grain. But I think we have one that is sharp from front to back. So we'll see how it looks on the screen. We have 4 minutes to spare. I think we'll make it in time. I'm not too far from my house, so perfect timing. Good thing I left the tongue one for end. Otherwise I would be stressing it out too much if I had one more photo to shoot now. Imagine that. And we are back. It took way longer than we thought it would.
Oh yeah.
But we did take a dinner break, so
That's true.
we got hungry, so we had to fill up our tummy a little bit.
Some yummy food.
But we did take our 6 pictures total that we had planned for. So again, to go over the first topic was paper money. Second topic was something colorful or bright colors. And third one was a tongue. So we're gonna go one by one. First, let's do the money one first. What I was thinking about the first thing that came to my mind was stacks of money when I heard of the topic paper money. So at first I wanted to do like the card houses but using money, and it didn't work out because the money weren't sturdy enough to make it up to second floor, so it kept falling. So I just went with stack of 50s and 20s and spread it out hundreds around it, and thought it looked cool, so I just took a snap of it and used the black background for it. And in the post I tried to make it even blacker so it looks there is nothing surrounding it kind of thing. It's almost like in a space feeling. So yeah, that's my composition.
All right. So I went with one of the things I love doing. I love traveling, and that's where I like to spend most of my money. So that's the theme I went around and showed what we need while we're traveling: money, cash, cards, driving license, passport, and most importantly the camera. So that's the theme I went with, and kind of missing it because we can't really do much of it right now. So I was like, might as well show it on the picture. So in post, I did not. It was a simple edit. I just popped some of the colors on the bill,
the second topic was some colorful, bright colors. Right, bright colors. So in the beginning, I thought, let me just use peppers and fruits and stuff, because he posted one of his pictures yesterday on similar things. So that's the first thing that came to my mind. But then I realized my traditional clothes are very bright in color, so I decided to use that. And I still wanted to mix it up a little bit, not look completely traditional. So I kept the hat on. I think it gives somewhat of a Western feeling, and leave my traditional clothes and just took a back shot of it.
So for mine, I went with again gym and workout shoes and workout. Um, I love that's something that both of us do, and something that brings our friendship closer because we go to gym, we play sports together, and Under Armour and Nike both just popping out with yellow colors, so I really like that. And I threw in some bands with different colors because I think that make the composition look a lot better.
The third topic was a picture of a tongue. So when I first started thinking about it, I was like, how do I make a human tongue gracious enough to show it in a picture? So the first couple of ideas were about using sprinklers, like completely cover my tongue with sprinklers, those different color, rainbow color sprinkles, and take a picture of that, maybe from a top or I don't know, sideways or something. But we didn't have sprinklers at home, and I didn't want to use just the chocolate sprinklers because I didn't think it would look good. So the second thing that was in the plan was to take a picture of his dog's tongue, because I personally feel the tongue of an animal is always cute to take a picture of. So that's what I ended up doing. And in this picture, as you can see, it almost feels like he's posing for me, as if I asked him to show me his tongue. So I thought it was funny, and I ended up going with that picture.
In this picture, I went with a natural shot, and I think I agree with him where I think this was probably the hardest topic to come up with, because how do you actually find a tongue? But this was one of the I think expressions on face is something. And this before I start, this is a picture of my wife, and one of the reason I chose because she's really good at giving expressions, and this is one of my favorite ones. She usually does this, so I wanted to capture it, and I made it black and white because it pops out. In my opinion, it pops out a lot more, shows the pure emotions and pure emotions. So that I went with black and white. And I think this was very successful and fun challenge coming up with the different compositions,
right.
Editing, and then in time constraint.
Right. Yeah, even though it was in a competition, you still feel that pressure of doing better. And as I had imagined in the beginning, like our minds weren't working the same way, obviously, after we heard the topics, hence the pictures are so different. I hope you guys enjoyed this little challenge thing. Hoping to do this more with other photographers with him again, and thank you for watching. And if you haven't liked and subscribed, please do so. You'll definitely see more and more. You'll definitely see more of these videos coming with the different photographers and with him. And see you guys in the next one. Peace.